I know it's been a while. Been dealing with some personal medical problems temporarily. This will be hopefully my last weekend. Should be a whole better by then. Hopefully. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys. I've been dying to do this project of mine for a while. I gotta give credit to Heroic Studios guy. Will. He is the best. This is my first edition from his design. And some improvements. This is the Power Rangers Time Force Quantum Ranger Morpher. As you can see, it's a little different. I like the Quantum Ranger for a million reasons, but the most of all, that is uniquely unique. He is different. He's tactical. He's not just more than a modern soldier. He is a guy who wants to really do what needs to be done, and good doing it, but also to help the common man. But also the point that he is from the future, like Time Force, except one small difference with this Morpher. Has more capability in it. So right now you can see it has like tape on it, around it. I just put the strap. I will link in the description this video where I got these files. Thanks. I'm gonna give props to Will from Heroic Studios. Thanks, Will, and thank you for sending that text before. I made this a little bit while ago. It's not fully complete because I'm going to try to make my own design from specific. You're missing the buttons, all 7 of them. I just got a new strap, and I made this myself because I had an idea for an upcoming project also I'm working on. But first I want to show you my review and part 1 of the Quantum Morpher, but my own design. Anyway, I gotta get props again to Will, to Heroic Studios. If you want to check him out, he does great stuff. Awesome stuff. He just, I don't know if he finished a contest on the page of Patreon. I don't know. You guys check it out. He makes awesome stuff. And I gotta get, every time when he makes a video of how to make a Morpher, or a costume, or a helmet, or an armor, I'm the second one there to, well, the first one there to check it out, to figure out how to make it, or how to really do it. Like, he's made like a lot of Morphers. He's had made like, I don't know, like the first or Mighty Morpher with LED and without. He also done the, I can't really remember, I think it was the Lightspeed that he did in one of his videos. Lightspeed and Titanium one. For me, it's not complete. My design, I mean, my version of his Morpher, but in my own colors, because I have an idea for this character I'm working on. But until then, it's just only part 1. And first I want to show you guys, the print was awesome. It was great. Everything is in here, including all the pieces I worked and I printed. Like, first the red cylinder. If I asked a couple of months ago if for the LED, this part right here, white, it has to be white, yes, and the rest could be any kind of block. But for me, I chose blue for specific reason, and here will be those, the circuitry and the battery cover as well inside, just I couldn't find a way to, without falling apart. Anyhow, sorry, this is not my usual studio. I'm still working on it because I'm still recovering from medical stuff. But I couldn't find the right leather from the OG Morphers that kids used a couple years ago. I couldn't find it. We can only find it maybe around Japan or eBay or somewhere else if we get lucky. But I will make my own version because I'm working on a character that is not exactly a Time Force Ranger. It's more like, well, you guys will check out, but I prefer to call him, I'm still working on the name. Ever heard that from the SPD? SPD Omega Ranger. He's like blue and white and gold, like with Nova. I'm a big research guy from the original Power Ranger stuff as well. And give props to Will. He's good at it. He's the best guy I've known that has exact details of everything else. Like, maybe from, I have to say, he's done cool Morphers and helmets and armor and other stuff. But Will, if you see this is great. I made my own color design. Thank you for giving me the information about pulling my LEDs when I put, so be like right there. He does this one with voice command. I want to do the exact same thing with his instructions and everything else. Check him out. He's cool. He's great. He's amazing. He's the, how can I say, the, like a local Alpha 7 or Alpha 6. But he's great. But he's even better because everything else. Anyway, I made my own details, like make a real elastic. I will eventually put Velcro, but a version that I can handle, but only for specific reasons. For my character, this won't have one Morpher. He will have two. But you'll be surprised when I have the distinction of when I finish doing this Morpher. Not just the buttons or the straps, but the internal circuitry. I'm only holding the Morpher together with tape templates where I got everything down. The coding, the circuit, the Arduino, everything. But until then, this is great. This is part 1 of the Quantum Ranger Morpher. And there's a cool series called Power Rangers Quantum Force. This guy Jet, he's cool. I've been watching Jet. I've seen your videos, and I love every single part of the Quantum Force show. I've seen the first two. The first one, the big one, and the other cuts one. And the second one. I'm a big fan of Lunar Wolf, aka Merrick Maritime. I haven't seen him in over years. When I saw him on your show, Jet, I like basically everything about it, and I hope you guys do check out Will's page. Maybe he'll give you some props or give you some pointers of maybe in the future down the line. And Jet, if you see this will be like my own version of the Quantum Morpher. But I hope one day maybe me and you and the crew can make a collaboration for something. I don't know. I have some ideas that you might find interesting for the show and other stuff. But until then, I can't believe before only a few Rangers I like with Morphers or specific. But I gotta say, out of everyone else, Time Force Quantum Ranger is maybe one of my top 5 of my favorite Morphers and characters. But anyway, this is my update and my first part 1 of my review and build of the Quantum Morpher from Heroic Studios. Anyway, well, if you see this, thanks a lot. Thank you for texting me that for helping me feel better about my recovery from my medical thing. But like I said, check Will out at Heroic Studios and Paramount and Patreon, and he's great. He is amazing. Just check out his videos or his channel on Patreon, and be awesome about it, because he does awesome stuff. And Jet, if you're seeing this, by the way, my review of the Quantum Morpher of yours is not the exact same version of yours, but little like it. But I have to say, before I forget, you have 3 F buttons right there. F1, Quantum Defender. Then F2, Quantum Defender Blade Mode. I mean, I saw 3 F Morphers buttons on the Morpher, so I hope one day I like to see the close-up of what happens if F3 on your Morpher, Jet. And by the way, give also props to Wales Heroic Studios. But anyway, this is the Mando Tech Guy saying out, and to you guys out there, may the power protect you, and may the power help me make my first ever Morpher from Heroic Studios. Peace out, and Mando Tech Guy out.